there are certain things that once you accommodate them, they are going to harm you in 2025. So what are those 5 things? All boils down to how you look at obstacles, how you look at challenges, what you think of yourself, and how personally well developed you are in terms of really seeing to life. So once your mind is weak, sometimes even what is not a problem, you cite it as a problem. You have a problem at hand. For people like us, we think about how we can convert this problem to wealth. Of course, once you learn how to solve problems for yourself and then probably extend it to solving it for others, people naturally have money thrown at you. So what I'm saying in essence is that the kind of approach you have to solving problems, the kind of thinking pattern you have to attending to issues actually matters a lot. This system, a lot of us, our cultures, our friends, our family, our religion, a lot of things around us has actually formed some kind of belief system that's already embodied in us, and perhaps it has been serving as a limitation or a drawback to our progress. Now, there are certain drawbacks that should not have a place with you in 2025, right? There are certain things that once you accommodate them, they are going to harm you in 2025. So what are those 5 things? Just like you've seen, number 1, I say weak mindset. Number 2, I say limiting beliefs. Number 3, lack of courage or confidence. Number 4, blaming others for your mistake, right? And number 5 is low self-esteem. So we're going to take our time to analyze these 5 points. I just see that the network is not too well, it's not too good. I don't know if we can continue, right? I'm going to fix this network come 2025. In fact, it's one of those things that I should not take to 2025, right? It's very, very important. MTN is actually one of the best network around where I live, and that's what I'm using. I don't know. Maybe I will have to buy another line entirely for this purpose. So I don't know if the network is good. If you are happy to be here, my name is Kabir. We're never going to stop. I wouldn't mind the network. I just have to do my best. Okay. Since we are here, let's proceed. Now, number 1, let's get back. I said you must eliminate weak mindset. The reason why a lot of us are not succeeding actually is because we have a very weak mindset. And when I talk about weak mindset, it all boils down to how you look at obstacles, how you look at challenges, what you think of yourself, and how personally well developed you are in terms of really seeing to life. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of better ways to do things, better way to approach things, to approach situations, but a lot of us don't do it that way. So once your mind is weak, sometimes even what is not a problem, you cite it as a problem, right? Even when you already have a problem at hand, for people like us, we think about how we can convert this problem to wealth. Of course, once you learn how to solve problems for yourself and then probably extend it to solving it for others, people naturally have money thrown at you. So what I'm saying in essence is that the kind of approach you have to solving problems, the kind of thinking pattern you have to attending to issues actually matters a lot. In most cases, what I tell people is you have to have this internal build-up system such a way that it visualize or see challenges as not obstacles but as a building block for your success. It is when you are able to face a lot of challenges, you're able to face a lot of problems, and then you overcome them, and that's where you can actually now achieve success, right? So number 2, limiting belief system. A lot of us, our cultures, our friends, our family, our religion, a lot of things around us has actually formed some kind of belief system that's already embodied in us. Okay, naturally we grew up with it, and perhaps it has been serving as a limitation or a drawback to our progress. So it's time to actually try to remove or identify them first to see what kind of belief system is not serving you. Probably you might not even know, but once you begin to study or you get yourself close to mentors who will help you identify it, or people that are well knowledgeable in those areas to help you figure out some things about your belief system that is harming you, of course that will do a lot of good to you, right? So we're just gonna give some tips here, and today I don't want to spend long time. I'm so tired, as you can see. Just want to run you through this. So lack of confidence or courage. See this, there's something I learned about courage. If you are not courageous enough to face life, I tell you, you're gonna miss out on a lot of things. Do you know that even take for example, when you want to approach a girl or a lady want to approach a guy and she's not courageous and confident enough, do you know that there's every possibility that somebody you can actually approach and become yours, you're going to lose out. Why? Because you are not courageous enough to go for it. Now, one thing I've learned is that opportunities don't come to your doorstep. Opportunities sometimes is something that might even sound scary, or you are not learned enough, or you might doubt yourself or fear, right, getting close. So you find out that you need to be courageous enough. You need to be so confident of yourself. Sometimes I learned from ordinary president Ahmadisa. He said, even when you are making mistake and you make it with confidence, make it with a lot of confidence, people feel like, wow. So even when you are making a mistake, even though you are not familiar, like you are not making mistakes intentional, but maybe later you realize that this is a mistake, but you made it confidently. There's this level of respect that people have with you when you confidently do things, irrespective of whether you are sure or not. And that's what billionaires do actually. So you need a lot of courage and confidence in your dealings, right? If you are so courageous, I think you need to be passionate, you need to be courageous, you need to believe in yourself, you need to believe in your vision before you can become successful. If you are not courageous enough to face life just the way it is, there's little to nothing actually for you, right? So that's number 3, lack of confidence or courage. Number 4 said blaming others for your problems, blaming others for the challenges you are going through, trying to push blames to those who probably might not know anything about what is happening to you, or perhaps they even know. Okay, but don't try to push blames. Take for example, or making excuses. Take for example, you are supposed to be in the office by 8 o'clock and unfortunately you are unable to do that. So when your boss is asking you, you said it was the traffic. What you are literally trying to do is to push the blame to traffic. But the truth is, you didn't really leave your home on time. So instead of trying to blame yourself, you look for excuses around situations so that you be comfortable with that. But that's a poor man mindset. That's a bad way to look at things. And really, the day you start to look at yourself as I am in charge, right? This thing is happening because I didn't do well. Even when it is not your problem. Even when you didn't actually cause it. Take for example, you said I'm not educated because my parents didn't sponsor me to school, right? This could be an excuse. This could be understandable, but said it that you didn't go to school because you were not actually what? Blame yourself for it. On it up, on the challenges up, on the problem up, and then begin to live up to the expectations. Yes, of course, you have grown up now. If your parents didn't sponsor you to school, now you are now grown up. What are you now doing? You are not sponsoring yourself. You should be blaming yourself, because there's a lot you can do, especially this internet era. So one thing I've learned is that you need to actually learn to what? Never in your life blame others. Don't even blame situations that happen to you. Don't even blame them on God, or blame them on devil, or blame them on anything. Blame it on yourself. Own it up, okay? Accept the mistakes and then move on. All right. So number 5, the last one here is low self-esteem. You won't want to carry this to 2025. I've spoken a lot about low self-esteem. If you are not too courageous, this leads to low self-esteem. You are not confident about yourself, about what you do. Even in terms of marketing, in terms of making sales, in terms of meeting people, attracting things to yourself, when you are not confident enough, people don't even believe you, even when you are right. Even in saying things, people don't believe what you are saying because you are not saying it with utmost trust and confidence. Right? Okay, I'm going to stop here. I hope you learned from this session. Please hit the subscription button, share this video to at least 10 persons, and let's do this again tomorrow. Today is the 102 of our of 1000 live video sessions. Let's do this again tomorrow. My name is A. Kabir, in case you are meeting me for the first time, and bye bye for now. I'm out of here.